Elias extended his gloved hand toward Queen Sayrin. The ramp gleamed slick under the palace lights, treacherous after the rain. She paused, her iridescent scales shimmering. Then her clawed fingers clamped his wrist in a warrior's grip. "By the Val bond, I accept your oath," she intoned, voice echoing through the vaulted hall. The court gasped. Elias blinked. "What oath?" The herald's staff slammed the marble floor. "The queen binds to the human envoy. A royal union is sealed." Aliens knelt in waves, murmuring awe. Chancellor Rix's eyes narrowed from the dais, lips curling triumphant. Elias's pulse raced. He tugged gently, but her grip held firm, trusting, not trapping. "Your Majesty," he said calmly. "That's not—" The herald drowned him out, proclaiming rights. Elias caught Captain Mara Kincaid's eye across the throng. She nodded once, her hand drifting to her concealed stun prod. With a subtle gesture, she signaled the guards. "Freeze the room," Elias murmured into his comm. "Request private clarification." Now, Mara stepped forward, voice cutting the din. "Protocol halt. The envoy seeks audience with Her Majesty alone." Rix surged up. "Blasphemy! The bond!" Siren released Elias's wrist. Her gaze locked on his, sharp and curious. "Speak, human. What vow did you truly offer?" "One." The court held breath. Elias swallowed. "One wrong word." And peace crumbled, or worse. He was married to a queen. Sayrin's claws clicked against her throne arm. "Clear the chamber. The envoy and I will speak alone." Chancellor Rix leaped forward. "Majesty, tradition, obey." Her voice sliced the air. Guards herded the court out. Doors boomed shut, seals hissing into place. Elias stood firm, alone with the queen. Captain Kincaid's silhouette vanished beyond the barrier. Mara's nod promised she'd hold the line. "No public arguments," Elias said evenly. "They breed misunderstandings. Let me explain privately, then we clarify for all." Sayrin rose, scales rippling gold under torchlight, her 4 eyes fixed on him, unblinking. "Veil law demands confirmation. Did you offer the wrist clasp as proposal? Speak true, or war follows denial." Elias met her gaze. "No, Majesty. On my world, it's basic courtesy." He mirrored the gesture slowly. Palm up, wrist extended. Step 1. Offer hand openly. No weapon. No threat. Step 2. Light clasp. Eye contact. Means I hear you. I trust you enough to touch. Step 3. Release freely. No vows. No bonds. Just respect. She tilted her head, claws tracing her own wrist. "You bared. Vulnerability first. Rare courage. Forgive the error," he added, bowing slightly. "I retract. No honor given. Humans build peace this way, honest." Step by step, Siren stepped closer, heat radiating from her frame. Her claw hovered over his wrist. "Then vow now, human. Will you bind with me truly, or walk free and shatter our accord?" Elias's pulse thrummed. One word, war or her trust. "I choose trust," Elias said. "But prove it your way, Majesty." Publicly, Siren's claws clicked approval. She signaled the barrier. It dissolved. Chancellor Rix shoved through the crowd. Spines flared. "Lies. Human fraud. The wrist clasp bound you. Face the right of scales, or flee as coward." Murmurs rippled. Aliens leaned in, tails twitching. Elias stepped forward. "I accept, but rewrite it cooperative. You and I, together. Show good faith. No solo test." Rix hissed. "Tradition demands." "Tradition bends for peace," Sayrin cut in. Her voice boomed. 4 eyes swept the court. "Elias leads with me. Challenge that, Chancellor." And you challenge your queen. Rix recoiled, mandibles clacking. Guards hauled ritual props on stage. Jagged crystal pillars. Humming with energy, Elias mounted the platform with Saren. Teamwork, he murmured. Link arms. Balance the flow. Her scales warmed against his skin. Energy. Surged. Stable. A shadow flickered. Captain Mara lunged from the wings, tackling a cloaked tech saboteur mid-wire cut. She pinned him. Boot on throat. Nice try. Rix paled, retreating under glares. The pillars glowed steady. Cheers erupted. Saren gripped Elias's wrist tighter. You turn traps to bonds. What else do humans hide? Elias grinned. Pulse racing not from fear. Elias raised his right hand, palm open, fingers splayed in the Val pledge form. I pledge alliance, he intoned. Voice steady for the court. Not subjugation. Gasps rippled. He locked eyes with Saren. She mirrored him precisely. Claws retracted, scales shimmering. I pledge alliance, she echoed, then extended her left arm. With amendment. Humans retain full autonomy under my crown. Cheers swelled. Elias nodded. He clasped her wrist next, the binding twist. Mutual defense, he translated. No chains. Rix surged forward, spines rigid. False. Ancient terms demand forfeit colony rights or exile. Stake them now. B. Elias held Saren's gaze. Add this, Majesty. Human clause. Consent. Her 4 eyes narrowed, intrigued. Consent? Repeat it. He squeezed her wrist. To the court. Word for word. She straightened, voice thundering. Any bond requires. Consent, Elias prompted firmly. Consent. Saren's mandibles parted in a fierce smile. From both. No right binds without it. The court fell silent. Tails froze. Rix's spines drooped. Elias's pulse thrummed against her scales. Her claws tightened, not trapping, anchoring. Your word seals worlds, human. Captain Mara scanned the shadows. Nod subtle. Elias released Saren's wrist. Majesty, rewrite the right. Call it mutual guardianship, no marriage, no colonies. Humans guard your borders. You guard our trade. Her 4 eyes gleamed. She turned to the scribes. Draft it. Now, Rix hissed. Blasphemy, tradition, silence. Siren's tail lashed. You twist words for power. No more. Scribes scratched furiously. Ink dried in moments under hall lamps. Saren snatched the parchment. Claws precise. She signed with a flourish, scales flashing gold. Guardianship binds us. Equal. Publicly witnessed. Cheers erupted. Tails thrashed in approval. Rix bowed stiffly. Saren fixed him. Chancellor, you no longer oversee protocol. Serve the archives. He recoiled, spines flat, then retreated. Elias exhaled. Captain Mara gave a thumbs up from the shadows. Saren leaned close, breath warm on his neck. The pact holds, Elias' heart. But you and I. He met her gaze. Private terms, Majesty. Human style. Dates. Honesty. No crowns dictating. Her mandibles clicked a laugh. Accepted. Boundaries honored. She signaled attendance. Prepare second right. Human consent form. Val blessings added. Tomorrow. Elias blinked. Her claws brushed his palm again. Lingering. Heat rose in her scales. The court watched. She wanted the treaty fixed, but her eyes said she wanted him real.